next section of the WordPress tutorial. Today we're going to talk about plugins. Plugins are a very useful set of tools for the WordPress blog engine. So if we look at our blog here that we've been looking at all the time in the back end, if you click on plugins, you will see the drop down install plugins. You can add new, you can edit them. And then also in those plugins there will sometimes be some options to configure these plugins right here. I'll show you later on where else they are, but here is one that is the side capture options that we installed, and that comes up under plugins, interestingly enough. Anyhow, what are plugins? Plugins are little extensions for WordPress blogs that can be used for virtually anything. In this case, when we go down through here, there's a social networking plugin that will give you a possibility of retweet, share, and like on the blog. Then there is a very popular Akismet that can reduce your spam considerably. We have an all-in-one SEO for search engine optimization, another search engine optimization, and you always see below it right away there's activated and deactivated and settings. So what you will see here is activate, edit, and delete, for instance. So that means Akismet in this blog is not activated, but the all-in-one SEO pack is activated because you can deactivate it. But the data exclusion SEO is not activated because you have an activate button here, and it didn't make much sense to have two SEO plugins fighting each other, and so forth. So there is a lot of plugins, as you see, a lot of plugins for problems that arise during your WordPress life, so to speak, and that just happen. And you can solve them with those plugins pretty easy. So just really quickly, I'm going to show you how to install those. It really doesn't take long. There is plugins up here, and it says add new. You click on add new. There's possibilities of either searching it, uploading it. There's featured, there's popular, newest, and recently updated. Okay, so you have the possibility of searching for one. So let's say I'm looking for a gallery plugin. Just hitting gallery plugin, search the plugins, and the system will spit out a whole bunch of gallery plugins. And again, it's really up to you which ones you want to use. There's a whole bunch of them, and there is also a lot of blog articles out there, video blogs, videos on YouTube on the best plugins and what to use. So let's say you want to use the WP Easy Gallery here. All you need to do is click on the Install Now button. It asks you whether you want to install it. Okay, in this case I say okay. It's downloading the package, installing the plugin, and that's already here. So I can activate the plugin right away. And then if I look down here, it's in alphabetical order, WP Easy Gallery. Okay, I can deactivate it again. I can edit it. Now the edit button usually brings you to a coding possibility. Most of you will not use that. So usually the edit button here doesn't do much. This is very important, a WordPress plugin for creating dynamic photo galleries. Okay, what it is, who has done it, and there you can visit the plugin site. Let's just do this real quickly. Okay, and see, there is the plugin, and there they give you a lot of explanations. Some of them are better, some of them are not that good. In this case, there's WP Easy Gallery Pro. There's a portfolio for that. There's plugins, the gallery plugin here, and it doesn't look like they have a lot of possibility, of answering, or not. They didn't answer a lot of questions here. Maybe in the pro version they'll do, because they'll sell that one, the others for free. Oh, by the way, most of those plugins are all for free. Okay, so let's see where else we find them. I just talked about SI capture options appearing here. Sometimes they are in the settings. So if I click on settings, you will see here one-click retweet, share. We saw that one before, the all-in-one SEO, GSAP, and so forth. Use a photo, and sometimes they will appear down here like that easy gallery that I've just had, and that's where the configuration is. So if I click here on Easy Gallery, it gives me the option, okay, gallery name. Okay, in this case there is no gallery here, so I have to add one, I'm assuming. So I'm adding one, and then there's a gallery name, and so this is all your configuration things. We will be having a lot of plugins that we regularly use, and I think everybody should use later on in this program. So I'm not going to go too deep in there. I just want you to know where they are in the afterwards after you install them, because sometimes it can be a little bit confusing. Where are my plugins and where can I configure them? One real quick tip for at last. If you go to wordpress.org/extend and /plugins, you will find all the plugins there are for WordPress. So we've got 18,413 plugins total. So I'm guessing there should be something for your problem that you might have. See, there's a Tumblr importer, there's the most popular here, the newest plugins. So I'm guessing those are going to be the same as when we go back and remember when we went to plugins and we added a new one, there was a bar up there, uploading, featured, popular, newest, recently updated. Now for upload, it's a good point here. I think I should explain that too. Let's go to the other ones first. I'll come to the upload in a second. Featured, if I click on there, I get the featured ones, and I'm guessing those are going to be the same then on the WordPress side. Popular, newest, and so forth. You always get a rating here, and sometimes it doesn't hurt to get a little bit of due diligence done before you go in here. So popular, you get 613 of all of them. It's actually all of them here, so all of them are popular. So that's, you see, I never go in here. I just search or upload, whatever. And then recently updated ones as well. And we talked about that in our first lesson, was the updates. You will get updates up here. When there's updates, this is comments here, but next to it will be updates. It will be kind of two circles chasing each other. So let's go to the upload real quick. You go to WordPress, and let's say I want to go at WP Touch. So I can download it backend. So I'm going to go to upload. I choose the file, search for the file under downloads. Here it is, WP Touch zip file. It has to be in a zip format, and then I can go ahead and click it, and then it will install just the same as we had before in the search. That's why I like to use a search if I know what I'm looking for, or I'm just looking for a certain term. It makes things a lot easier. I don't have to download it, and then get the zip file, know where it is, and then upload it again. So this is a lot easier. You can search all the plugins in here. And all the things that are important for you. And again, if there are problems, go ahead and Google it, or look on WordPress.org. There's also a help file, help section there. There's a lot of forums, there's blogs. Everything is possible up here to find. Okay, that's it for this section. Thank you so much for listening. On to the next one.